Yeah. I know this bipod's kind of atrocious. I know. What you got a bipod on a 10 engine? Shut up. I was doing accuracy and I was testing my sniper sight, peep sight to make sure it was working. So get off my back and stay tuned for the video. All right, now that you guys are here, we're going to be talking about the third video in this series. If you guys can't get a good laugh, then let's get that out there. Then what's the point of being on my channel if you guys can't laugh? So we're talking about why, how, who, what, when about this. So I got the first and foremost, we'll talk about the, sorry about that, Caveman EOTech I got on the front. You can see got the green on there so that it just pops when I'm looking through that circle. I don't know why I opted to get this Picatinny mount on the top, but I mount rails or rail covers. I bought so many of these things because I thought I gotta get M-LOK so I can have it breathe, have the heat dissipate faster. But you know, I want to put stuff on it. So I learned this, and this is really important to watch this about the Midwest Industries rails, right? You cannot put, and I repeat, you cannot put two of these right next to each other and mount stuff to it. You can't do it. I tried it. You can't do it. Sorry. I know everybody, I'm putting like an all track in the back. You can't do it. Sorry. But I think that's better because it declutters your damn AK. Like the AKs ain't meant for that. Plus all this weight from the handguard itself is going to add a lot of weight up front. If you remember correctly, while you were removing that wood, heavy metal is heavier than wood. So I do love the ergonomics of this thing, like how it has the relief cuts and it's no sharp edges in it. Really pretty easy to put in. I did Loctite this so it didn't come loose. I did have it come loose one time because of the little spacer that goes in at the bottom. You can see got my Ranger bands right there in case I want to mount something else. But usually what I have mounted, at first I had one of these babies, so I had this one mounted at first, and I'm like, oh, that thumb, I like how you can put your index finger around there like that, and oh, that's just so cool to me, right? Boom. I was like, nah, because they don't really give me no other grip other than just that, other than this little, and my hands aren't that big to where I can, you know, expand it like that. I can't do it. So all I had was that thumb. I was like, nah, that's more of a barricade rest. Then I went to the AFG, the regular excuse me, regular, and I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know why, it just didn't really feel right to me. So this was my favorite one, just because it has a little texture in right there, and then it has not only room for you to grip on both sides, but it has that little swell right there that I really like. I don't know why I like it, but I love it, and it has room to put stuff right there. So this is the one I'm usually running, and it's the best combo. When I'm running that, I wrap my thumb around like that, and that's the best combination for me that I've been running. I've been running it, like I said, with my bipod. I got another one coming, trying to test it, test out the real accuracy of this thing, see how far I can push the limits of it. This is just a thumb rest. I got a rail under there, of course. Speaking of rails, at first I was running these freaking grippy things. I think these are M-LOK. I don't remember where I got them from, but these things feel like tack paper. So if you want something that's tacky, get these. How they install is basically you just put them in like that and then put the middle part in and it expands them and locks them in place. These things ain't going nowhere, but they're pretty rough on my hands. So that's why I opted to get these smaller, kind of softer ones. I know if I really start running this thing, they'll melt, but that's why I got my heat guards in there. I basically just cut up a soda can and put it in there. It's like an aluminum heat shield heat guard, and it does help. It literally helps. And I did like 2 soda cans. I cut them to length and then I glued them together, and it's been holding ever since. Like, ridiculous how that can make a difference, but it really does. But anyways, these things were pretty cool. I like these better. I put these at the top usually when I'm running like a thumbs forward grip to protect my thumbs, because this is the part that really maintains all the heat, because the barrel starts right here and ends right here. So this is where all the heat is going from, all the heat transfer. So yeah, I run these sometimes. I was running this for my PEC 15, and I'm probably still gonna keep running this, honestly, just because it's so cool and I like it. And yes, I lost my zero, but it's okay. But I learned the lesson not to run these on here. These are my polymer rails, and I had one of the polymer rails literally start melting and coming apart. Like, it created such a big gap in the M-LOK that it wasn't holding steady, and I had my laser mounted to it, and my laser literally fell off. In the video, I have a video of this, and it fell off my damn gun. So I'm running only only metal on this part forward from now on. I'm gonna probably mount it to something like this that actually has the locking tabs in the back. This one doesn't, and the polymer ones usually don't. You got to be careful for that. This one does, because this actually came with the M-LOK rail, and you can tell because it has a little M on there. Let's see if you can see that, a little M right there. But I like the metal ones because they have the locking tabs at the bottom, and once you put them in, they're not going nowhere. Same with this one. Once you put it in, oh well, it can't go in right there, but it can go in right there. Yes, indeed. But yeah, get the ones that lock in. I had to get this because I had to do the canted lever. For my camera, I have my camera mounted to my gun, so I can get this awesome angle that I'll post right here. And then another reason why I wanted to get it is because I had to run my laser. Like I said, these rails interfere with each other. So what I had to do is get one that raised a little higher and farther back so that I could do that, and it didn't interfere when I was mounting my laser. But I learned that lesson. I'm only mounting my laser, my PEC 15, and I'm gonna put like a light on top that mounts directly to this. Like I said, this is a working project, so I'm still working on it, but I got basically in my mind what I'm doing for it. This is just a quick cutie kinda M-LOK rail, and then I got my Midwest Industries lascan. I did have to get a detent kit for the front. It doesn't come with one, but it comes with the hole already drilled for the detent kit. And yeah, you can see this thing been through it. You can see how dirty that is. Sheesh. But yeah, it's just my blast can. Nothing too crazy about it. You can see the actual threads are disgusting. I have to clean them. But I wanted to get this M-LOK Midwest Industries because I wanted to have modularity. I wanted to add modularity. They had the Picatinny rail, the 1913 rail version that only had the 1, 2, and the 3. And I didn't want that because A, that would be bulky as hell. B, if I wasn't running nothing on it, I would have to run a whole bunch of those. Where are they? Those rail covers, not these. I'd have to run a whole bunch of these things all over it, and it would end up looking like this, more or less. It ended up looking like this, and I did not want to repeat that. See, it does give you a length to your hand, but I wasn't trying to bulk this up because this is already so heavy that I really wanted to save weight. And like I said, with that heat, that M-LOK gives you ventilation for that heat. So granted, it comes straight out, but there's ways to, you know, come around that, like I said, with the heat shield and stuff like that. But yeah, this M-LOK is definitely the way. I see why that it's been so tried and true. And if there is an option, I would say get like a top or even a top and bottom mounted rail, because most of the accessories are not M-LOK like directly compatible. Most of them are railed. They do still got, like, you know, vertical grips and stuff like that are directly M-LOK, but like I said, I still end up mounting my rail just to on the bottom, just to mount other stuff to it still. So, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose, but at the same time, it's still serving its purpose that I want it for. But that's why I got it. It's my gun. I do what I want with it. And you internet trolls can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Yeah. Anyways, that's been ending up the series. I'm gonna make another video once I got it all upgraded and stuff. It's just a couple parts that I need. Like I said, I still need the rail to mount on the top of that. Then I'm gonna get the K&S piston and the red dot of my choosing, which I think will be very, very interesting for you guys to see. But stay tuned for more. We got some more Modern Warfare cam coming on. We got some more John Wick stuff coming up. We got some more AK vids coming soon. And I know y'all was all saying, hey, next time you shoot it, we gonna let this baby blow next time. Don't even worry about it, little baby. Don't worry about it. We gonna get it done. So stay tuned for more. We got more coming on the channel. Stay tuned. We got some stuff coming up. I can't stress that enough. And if y'all like this knife, drop a like. Peace.